Okay, we are back. We are back with an update on the well, not the latest bike we done bought, the second latest, the 2001 Honda XR100. I would be a lot further with the build if I didn't buy that. No regrets on buying the 636 at all. But it's time to get back to the to the build. So here's an update. I already showed some of the parts, but let me just show more parts that I got. We just gonna go left to right. Some of the parts I might have mentioned already, but who cares? You're gonna hear it again. So, new mud flap, OEM for the rear, cause as you can see, that busted. The hubs, I've cleaned them up a little bit. That one had a little burr on it I had to use. I used a little plumbing tool to clear that up. Now I gotta pop the bearings out of there, clean up everything a little bit more, and get the front hub off the bike so we can send everything off to powder coat. Not using that front wheel and spokes, even though nothing's really wrong with it, because you know we got new ones and we're going 16-inch front and back. So instead of the 18 and 19 inch, I think it's 19, 16, yeah, 19-inch front, we'll go 16 front and back with completely new spokes. Like I said, used hubs, but we're powder coating the hoops and the hub. So also, yeah, I gotta clean this up. As you can see, we want to smooth those imperfections out. For some reason, all used hubs that you can see have that. Hopefully we can avoid that from happening. Keeping the chain, you know, regular maintenance. And then we gotta clean, you know, this up. You see those little imperfections right there? We got some deburring tools and, you know, some stuff to clean it up. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, that'll clean it up good enough so I can hurry up and send it to powder coat by the end of the month. Keep it going. We got more stuff for the rear wheel. We got a rear axle that was absent, the chain adjusters, the rear brake. This is from a CRF 100, I think, like a 2006 or 2007. Whenever they start making them, they still use the same parts. So I had to get the whole kit. I got the spring and all the other hardware, spacer for the rear wheel, OEM bearings, and the seal. Don't know if I'm gonna use these OEM bearings because I just realized they're not seal bearings. I might use some upgraded Pro X seals or whatever else I could find that are just completely sealed. I don't like that, but it's OEM, so we'll see. Car rebuild kit, Iridium NGK spark plug, new supposed to be a shorty clutch lever, but that looks kind of big, 2-finger I guess, because this one is just kind of crusted and busted, and it's real stiff, super stiff. See, I can't even move it with 1 finger, and I'm a 1-finger type of guy. So we got a new clutch cable too, Motion Pro, primary drive, gold chain. Well, I don't know if this is gold chain. Is it a gold chain? I didn't have this for, I don't know how long I haven't had it. Is it? No, it's not a gold chain. I just bought another sprocket. See, I have 2 sprockets. The OEM is 52, which was like $20, but I don't know. This is going to be a stunt bike. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I'm doing a complete stunt build, mini stunt build. So 52 rear sprocket, parts unlimited. That's the biggest one I can find. And then I went down 2 teeth on the front, 13 tooth, 15 tooth is OEM, I believe, and I went down just for more torque. New sprocket bolts and, you know, nuts and kit to go with it. Hour meter, of course, it doesn't have one on. I always put an hour meter on my bikes. New rear pads, EBC. We're gonna get EBCs for the front also. like I said, complete spoke kit and all the other hardware for the rear braking assembly. So yeah, so hopefully in the next few days I can get this all cleaned up, get it over to the powder coater. Like I said, by the end of the month we'll have wheels, so at least we'll get it running and riding. But in the meantime, while it's at powder coat, we're gonna get it running. It's not really running right now. We gotta clean the carb, dump all the old fuel out, put fresh fuel in it, new fuel line, petcock seems to be good. Like I said, new spark plug, and the compression is good, so it should start right up. So in the meantime, we're gonna be playing with it and riding it when I do get the wheels back, when I get it running. So that's it for now. Just a little update on the XR100 stunt build. Let's get to it. Coming soon. Very confident it's gonna run. So we need the big three: compression, spark, and fuel. We got decent compression. I need to get another compression tester because the one I got is, I don't know what happened to it. It was a cheap Amazon one anyway. But we're gonna get the carb off, check the air filter, clean out the gas tank, and I got a carb rebuild kit too, so we're gonna check that out. So first things first, we gotta take the seat, the plastics off, get to the air box, air filter, get to the carb. It's an OEM Ken carb. Take the gas tank off, clean that out. I should have some new fuel line I could put on there too, so we just got everything fresh. Put the new spark plug in and get it started. So let's get to it. That should just come on down there. It's just some of the stuff you deal with when buying used bikes. This is why the kid didn't want to put no gas in it. Or he acted like he ain't had no gas. From now on, I'm gonna start bringing gas with me. But he knew the gas was gonna leak. As soon as I put a little bit of gas in there, it leaked out. And you see, like they tried to use JB Weld to fix it, but of course that didn't work. It's not gonna stay on there good and get a good seal. So now I need a new tank. Check the Facebook groups and forums. I should be able to find a used one on eBay for, I'm gonna guess, we're gonna hope for the best. So around $75 or less ship. We're gonna see what we can find. We'll be back. But this is why I make sure the bikes are running and riding before I do cosmetic stuff. But we'll figure something out. Not the worst, but it is some gunk in there. It could use y'all clean. Pretty sure this. Oh yeah, look at that. skunked. That main jet look like it's gunked. Skunked. Gasket. Let's see. Wrong move. That is gunked, bro. Cannot see through. Barely can see through it. See that little bitty? Barely can see through it. That ain't no good. What is it? Let's look at this. What jet is this? There we go. Don't know what OEM is, but this says 35. This one you can actually read it. Yeah, I doubt we're gonna be able to get it on camera, but it says 35 and it looks to be OEM. I'll take everything out and apart. We'll do a complete car rebuild. Done that in the past, done a car rebuild, didn't take the choke out, and everything needs to be assessed. Taken apart and reassessed. It ain't hard, it ain't rocket science. Take this idle screw out. I have a mini ultrasonic cleaner I want to try out, so we may be doing that with this. We're going to keep them just in case, of course, but we gonna get the carb cleaned up, and we gotta find us a fuel tank. Found one on eBay, offered, he wanted like $77. I offered $55. Plus like $13 in shipping, so we'll see if they go for it. But we're gonna come back and we'll have a clean carb. That's definitely the right one, and this one is crispier than the one I got. Look at them, crispier. You see the little gold parts, it's crispy. And most importantly, where the petcock goes, still intact like we need it. Unlike, what the hell? Who the hell? Why the hell? When the hell? Even with that, this bike, I still got it for a good price. If you add that on to the price, $675 for XR100 running 2001. Still righteous deal. We're gonna polish this tank. Well, we really only got to polish the top of the tank that's gonna be shown, but we are gonna polish it. I need to get some new bolts and whatever, but yeah, new tank, who that? This old one can go in the trash. It's time to get this XR100 carb clean. Trying something new I've never tried before. Ultrasonic cleaner. I've had this for about 3 years. It's brand new. I originally bought it to clean jewelry parts for an unsuccessful jewelry business. That ended before it even really got started, and it's just been sitting around collecting dust. And I've seen people use this to clean different parts and bolts and You know, they come in a bunch of different sizes. This is I don't know. I got it off eBay. I don't have the link. Sorry, because it's, like I said, it's been 3 years. So anyway, it's just enough right size to fit like carburetor. So I've seen another YouTuber, Michael Sabo, use dish soap to clean his carbs, and they got pretty clean. So we're gonna start with that. I thought about using vinegar, but we're just gonna see what the Ajax were. He used palm olive, but it's what I got. So this is kind of how the carb looks before. See if we can get some good, maybe in the sun. That's how it looks. Lights adjusting. Some before and after. Ain't too bad, but it can definitely use a cleaning. Especially, you know, carb holes. The jets were really clogged. All the metal parts I'm gonna put in there. Not gonna put the hoses or the float. Not even I don't think it's a good idea to put this choke lever in there, just because this is a heated one, so we'll see. But anyway, yeah, the main carb parts, the bowl, all the metal components, the jets is gonna go on here, so it all should fit in here. We about to see the, oh, let's see. Hey, that'll fit. That will work. So, is there a max fill line? I don't see one. Don't see a max fill line. That ain't enough. Turn it on. We got action. So let's see if it'll let us go to 60 minutes. Oh, we can only go up to 30 minutes. That's cool. 30 minutes. 80 degrees Celsius, which is 176 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're gonna try to max temp. So now we got our time set, temp set. Press on, and we gonna come back and see what it looking like. You can kind of hear it. Here you go. That sounds crazy. And that is it. That's 2 hours. The top stayed on and the basket stayed up this time. And it did reach, a high of 81. When the timer goes off, the heat basically goes off too. So as we can see, it's super cloudy. As far as the bowl, pretty much all that green gunk is gone. Pretty much all of it. The outside and inside does look cleaner. There's the main part of the car. It did get all the way up to the 176, so it's pretty hot. I left a piece in there. Damn. I don't know how I forgot that. That little screwdriver was holding the flap in there. Should have took that out, but is what it is, ain't what it ain't. It is pretty clean now, so we're gonna get it all rinsed out.